Hey Cam, how are you doing?
I'm good, thanks. Alex, how about yourself?
Good, good.
Good.
Beautiful winter day, and
Yeah,
we're both
beautiful
in our
sunny.
offices. Yep,
Yes.
and keeping safe from COVID.
Yes.
Did you get a chance to see the Toronto Real Estate Board numbers today?
I did, yeah, for January just came out today. So very
Right,
strong market. Unit
very
sales
strong.
up 52% from last year, price up 16%. So very
Right,
strong January.
very strong, and really, it's a continuation of what we were going into in the fall market and the start of the winter market. We have an abundance of buyers who really want to buy. I think the low interest rates are making people who couldn't afford to buy before come into the market. So that's
Yes.
good.
Yeah.
And you and I have been promoting purchasing condos because to us they seem to be a very very good opportunity for investments.
Yeah.
And in fact, I think people are catching on. And 1,700 of the 7,800 sales last month were in fact 416 condos.
Yeah.
So
Always opportunities in the market, right, Alex? So, if anything, last year there was a bit of the story about the condo market not performing as well as, the detached, as people were, able to move to places they otherwise couldn't have because work was more flexible now. But the city is such a great place, still very livable, and that's going to change. So if there's a big opportunity, right, in condo right now to
absolutely,
purchase either as an investment or to live in.
yeah,
And for those that have more flexibility with their work over the long term, they think they'll have more flexibility. There still is opportunity too. You just have to go further afield. So maybe you would have bought an Ajax before. Maybe you're pushing out to Whitby. Maybe you're pushing out to Oshawa. But there's still opportunity, and those interest rates are fantastic for people to purchase.
absolutely. But honestly, people are blaming people moving out into the urban areas on COVID. Honestly, I disagree. I've seen this time and time again. And what happens is it's the young couples who are moving out into suburbia because they're young couples, they're ready to have kids. Perhaps they can now work from home, and it makes sense for them to buy a detached house. But 50% of our population is millennials and Gen Zs. They don't want to live in the sticks. They want to be downtown. They're going to be going to school downtown. They want the clubs downtown. And as the vaccine comes more and more available, people can see that the light at the end of the tunnel. So ultimately, the young people want to live downtown. They will always want to live downtown. And once they find somebody, then they decide to get together. Then they want a dog. Then they want a family. They move into suburbia. And which brings to the next point, those people who moved out to suburbia 30, 40 years ago and raised their families, now they're empty nesters. So you know where I'm going with this. So
Absolutely.
what should an empty nester do?
Yeah, it's a great opportunity to move to the city and purchase a beautiful condo at a little less
Yeah,
competition, a little more time to purchase, and yeah, absolutely a great opportunity for someone who's downsizing, an empty nester.
absolutely. This is a great time because they can get a great price on their home and get a great value on the condominium downtown. So honestly, I think that's my pick of the next 2, 3 months
Yep.
is if you're an empty nester, this is the time to consider that move because you can win two ways. The condo market is a little suppressed because of COVID, but at the same time, your property is much in demand and you can win in both ways.
Yes.
So, yeah, any other thoughts that you have about the market?
Just as always, I'm mindful of talking to your professional realtor, your Realtron agent. And in this type of market, they can recommend a wonderful mortgage professional to you to ensure you're pre approved on your mortgage. You always should be, but now is a really important time that you go in and make sure you got a pre approval on the mortgage when you're purchasing so you have no issues with financing when it comes time.
Absolutely. And what else is happening, Cam, is that the good properties there we are seeing multiple offers on everything, and so you cannot go into a multiple offer conditional on getting financing.
Yes.
So if you can get your financing committed, you know you have the mortgage, then it's one less condition in your offer and gives you a greater chance to win in that competition.
Yes.
All right. I think the next 2-3 months are just going to be more of the same. Let's keep
More of
an
the
eye
same.
on it. All right.
Absolutely.
All right.
Thanks, Alex.